Hey everybody, welcome to Cheesehead Trucking. Welcome back if you're a repeat offender. Uh, Boy, being an owner operator, it's a whole new world here. So, let's see what we got for freight market. Obviously, we're right here by Casper, Wyoming. We ain't gonna get any of this stuff. We're not in Texas, Nebraska, Oklahoma, any of that. I'm not gonna backtrack. So we're just gonna go right from where we left off here. I don't have the time to do this one. 600 miles or 550 miles. I'm going to do this one. It's all some fuel, ethanol. And let's set it up. Hopefully it's close by. It is still raining. It didn't leave me in neutral. I have to stop for fuel. And although I do have enough fuel for this trip, I want to get repairs done too. Only 3 miles to my load. That's good. What are we doing over here? Let's go. Yeah, I'm just gonna do a short trip on this one. It's still the same day as the previous trip. I'm just like, well, you know what? I got time for a short one. Let's see. Then I gotta roll out of here. So I gotta open the plant today. Yeah, they actually trusted me with the keys and the passwords and all that stuff to the plant. Crazy, right? I'm not trustworthy. I'm just surprised that I've only been here, not that long, really. I was at the other place. I worked for 30 years and they never gave me keys to the plant. So, I mean, and to be fair, the boss was always there earlier. They called somebody in early. Oh, wait a minute. I strike that. They gave me, because it was like an emergency thing. They did let me open the plant up one time. I think I'm good on gas. I'm just gonna go get my load and go. The only thing I would like to do is get some repairs, but I don't think there's anything in the area here. Ooh. Hello. Let's see. Anything. I'm going to be going north. Oh, reset navigation. I'm going to be going north. Not sure exactly where that is, but I don't see any repair sensors. I don't know if I'm going to Billings. If that's the case, it's a Pete dealer and a. Let's see where we're going. I don't even remember where the trip's taking me. Where I'm going, I don't know. Camera centered. Did it just disappear on me? Hold on. I have a load. Where is my GPS? Freight market. It was in Wyoming. Ethanol. Set GPS. I don't know how that got taken out. So, I guess it's gonna be a short trip, so we'll see what kind of question of the day I can come up with. Or just a topic to ramble on about. Okay, here's a good one. If you could own a business, and I'm not talking about Walmart, I'm talking about your own business, making a product or whatever. What would your business be? What would it be? Would it be something in the restaurant industry? Fast food? Man, I've got multiple ideas for fast food places. But the problem is, I mean, people got to eat. But with this younger generation, they're not going to eat anywhere. They're Uber eating it. Just open a restaurant called Uber Eats. And there's no seating. It's only carry out or delivery. That's it. You can't go there and eat. It's only delivery. There you go. There's not even a carry out. You can only get it delivered. That's it. No carry out. I got my button messed up. Come on, get me down. There we go. Get the down button. It's called Uber Eats. But spell it different. Spell it like OOBER. So you don't get copyright infringement. Uber Eats. Open the gate. Wait a minute, there's no gate here. Hold on. Back up. Oh, I just ordered a lamp. Where's my... About 5 minutes ago, I went on my phone and ordered a Gobi lamp. I was hoping they would be a sponsor for me. So now I will be able to see my buttons on my steering wheel, amongst other things. So then if I decide to do webcams or whatever, I can actually have what you call it? We're going to Billings, Montana. So that was close, right? Didn't I say Billings? Yeah, Billings. So there will be a repair center there. Let's go. But yeah, I mean, I've got ideas for restaurants. I've got ideas for, like themed restaurants. You know how there's like Hooters, and you got Twin Peaks, and you got... I don't have the money to do all this anyway, so I can let you guys know what my ideas are in case somebody wants to actually take off with it. You got those themed restaurants, which are kind of dying off, right? What you gotta do is get yourself a restaurant. Call it the Lumberyard. Right? And all the women... Back the trailer. All the women, I gotta go forward now. Generally would work. Would be dressed with tool belts. So they're like their little order pads or whatever they use will be in the tool belts, and actual cut off jeans and tool belts and like a flannel shirt. Something like a contractor would wear. Not that contractors are wearing cut off Daisy Dukes, but maybe where you work they do. Alrighty. But yeah, and you could have items, t-shirts. I got wood at the lumberyard. And you'd have lumberyard t-shirts. I don't know. I think it'd be a great idea. French fries, let's call them a bucket of nails. You could call whatever, theme it. Bolts, screws, nails, 2x4s, whatever you want to call them. French fries. I should have went. He's turning left, ain't he? What about you? I knew you were coming. You good now? You know, you can theme it after anything you want, but the lumberyard I think is a good idea for a restaurant. I think I can turn that. Oh, wipers are still good. On the road again. Just can't wait to get on the road again. And I can't wait to get on the road again. Alright, I'm going to push down to my D-pad. Wipe the blade off. Let's make all it off. But yeah. Come up the lumberyard. It's like the what do you call it, industry, like bar industry, isn't what it used to be. So owning a bar, I guess the lumberyard could be a bar / restaurant. Serve alcohol, but we're just gonna have wings. I'm not a wing guy, but we're not doing Buffalo Wild Wings stuff. It's not just gonna be wings. That'll be an item on the menu, but it's not gonna be the main item on the menu. I always wanted to own a food truck. You know? A mobile food truck. Because like where I live, a small town, there aren't any. None. Nada. There's a lot of places in town that, like factory industry wise, that you could work during that lunch hour, you know, from 11 to like 1 or 2, and you know, you can make some money. Because there's a lot of places that only get so much time for lunch, right? So some places where I just worked, you only get 15 minutes. So you got 2 15-minute breaks in an 8-hour day. So if you had 15 minutes and the food truck was parked right outside your plant, you'd have to just walk out, get your food, and come back in and go and eat. You know? And there's a lot of places like that. Even if you have a half an hour for lunch, if you had food delivered to the place, you know, weekly specials, daily specials, whatever you want to call it, and you're out in the parking lot at whatever place you're gonna go to and set up it right off the bat and just prep this food so that at, you know, whether it be 11 or 11:30, that food is done. You get it done and deliver it and move on to the next place. You know? But I'd have to see what my hot dog cart. Start with a hot dog cart and work your way up. There's none of those in town either. And there's many ideas. In a hot dog cart, you wouldn't have as much of an investment. You know, you start out with a couple grand. You can even buy used ones. A couple grand for a hot dog cart you can hook onto the back of your vehicle. Because those don't weigh anything. Trailer hitch on the back and go. Set up over here, set up over there. A couple hours here, a couple hours there. And it just is a side gig, not necessarily a... But I don't know what the regulations are with all that stuff. You gotta be state inspected, you have to have a license to use a hot dog cart in the community. There's many, depending upon where you live, there's lots of different things you gotta go through. There was a place, this was years and years ago. Now I'm from Wisconsin, so hot dogs, bratwursts is a thing. Not Italian sausage so much. I mean, I guess it's a thing, but it's not as big as it is in the Northeast. There's sausage and peppers and all that stuff. I don't think it's definitely not as big there as it is, or big here as it is there. People here want brats and sauerkraut. They want brats. They want Polish sausage. They want whatever. But the Italians and stuff, you could have that on the menu, I guess. But anyway, there was a place, and outside this place, there was a bar. Huge place. There was like 9 bars in one big building. It was an old factory or whatever. They turned it into like 9 different bars all in one building. And then the basement was like a pool hall. It was great. It was in Appleton, Wisconsin. Park Central. It's not there anymore. But outside of this place, because there wasn't a lot of places to get food in this like 9 bar thing. There was like a Subway built into it, which is fine. Subway, okay. But it's not really bar food, you know? This guy pulls up out front with a bra, and it's 10 below zero, mind you. 10 below zero Fahrenheit. Negative 10 degrees Fahrenheit. In layman's terms. And this guy was doing Johnsonville brats in a cart, and he had a grill. So he had the brats boiled, which is fine. Boil them in beer or whatever, and then he had a little charcoal grill, and he would just brown them up on there, and he was selling these things like literally hotcakes. I'm not joking. There were 200 people in line, if there was 300. You know, it was just a long line. And it was 10 below. People were out there with shorts or with t-shirts on because they were just in a dance club dancing. And sure, 2-3 minutes outside is fine, but 10 minutes in line waiting for a bratwurst when it's 10 below zero. It's a little chilly, but people were doing it. And it was like, this is a long time ago. It was like $3 for a brat. And nowadays you could probably get $5 for that brat. But it's all about location. And there's nothing like that around where I live where you can, make that. But my whole thing with this food truck thing is, back to that, is the fact that in my town, nothing is open other than McDonald's or crappy Taco Bell, which our Taco Bell is garbage. Nothing is open for food after 10 o'clock. Generally 9 o'clock. So the bar crowd, ones that are out till 2 in the morning, or even midnight, can't get something to eat on their way home unless they want to go through McDonald's, which is not the best. So if you owned a food truck and you started, working from, say, even 9 o'clock, pull in, son of a bitch. Well, I actually got to get off. This is a weird scale. It's all right on time. If you did a food truck from... Jesus. And you got off at... You went and set up your food truck at like 9 o'clock. And you put it on your Facebook page. Of course, you got to create a Facebook page. But you put it on there that you're going to be here on this night and this time. And, your Friday night and Saturday night. That's the only 2 nights you'd have to work. As far as weekends. And it'd only be a couple hours from, 9 till close, so 5 hours. 9 to 2. Maybe 9 to 3. I guarantee you would do very well. Very well. Even in the wintertime. It wouldn't matter. Winter, summer. Because people are going to know that you're parked outside. They're going to be in the bar. Well, shit, I can go get a brat or a hot dog or whatever, a burger, right outside the door. And then come back and club. And then stop back later and get another hot dog or a bratwurst or a burger or whatever. Keep it simple. None of this gourmet food shit for the bar crowd. Now, weekdays, you could do weekly specials, spaghetti and meatballs or whatever, you know what I mean? People don't always want burgers and fries. I mean, you want something that they can just eat at lunch, but they also would like something decent. But you got to be able to prepare it in a food truck, so you got to think of that too. So I mean, I think there's money in that. How much? I don't know. That's why I say start with a hot dog cart slash bratwurst slash Italian sausage cart and work your way up to a food truck. Because you can park your hot dog cart behind, you know, in an area by the bars. There's a set of bars in my downtown area that's we call the Bermuda Triangle. Play on words. And people bounce from through the three bars. But if you were parked on the curb and you just had bratwurst and hot dogs and stuff like that, what the hell is this? Why would you? This game is so messed up. This AI traffic is crazy. Like, I'm gonna get in the fast lane. I'm going the slowest, but I'm gonna get in the fast lane. But yeah, there's money in it. Again, start small. A couple grand for a hot dog cart. Do brats, hot dogs, Italians, and see which ones are gonna take off. I say brats and dogs, but just be like the diner cart or something. I don't know which one to call yourself, but like when you get a food truck. Get one of them. It looks like an older diner car, like they used to have back in. I think there's still some in the world. In the United States, it's like it looks like a diner, but it's like a shiny train car or something. Looking place, but get your food truck to look like that. Stands out with the neon and all that stuff. I'm telling you. But like where I live, there is no competition. You know. Other cities, sure. But where I live, there's none. There is not a food truck in town. And again, you can't get food at 2 o'clock in the morning or at midnight. There's none. So I think it'd be a great idea. What do I got? An engine light on? What the hell is that? I know I gotta get this thing fixed, but I ran out of fuel. For now. It's alright, we'll get it repaired on the next one. I think it's brake, like a Jake brake or something. That's probably what it is. Anyway, I'm just rambling on here. Still think it's a good idea. Just as a side hustle. But I don't know about the permits, the food inspection. And you can't just be a pig. You know, if you're gonna do it, you be clean. You know, hands washed, everything sanitary. You can't just kick your hot dogs in the dirt. Serve them to people. You gotta keep this thing. Because you're going to get a reputation quick if you don't do it right. It's too small of a town and you're the only one doing it, so if you mess up, you're all done. There's no coming back from it. But yeah, the smart choice would be to small investment, get yourself a hot dog cart. They even finance them things. You can go on and finance a hot dog cart. Crazy. Or you go to your bank, or if you have the cash, go get one. Because you know there's people, if you go on Marketplace, there's probably people that have tried it and said, no, it's not for me. And then now they got their carts listed. I'm sure you're going to have to clean them. You're gonna have to clean yours all the time anyway, so what's the difference, right? Yeah, we're getting to the deadline here where I gotta get bouncing. Got 70 miles in. I don't know. Just barnstorming ideas. Again, I love what I do for work, but I'm just talking about a side gig. So even if I only did weekends with the wiener cart, go Friday and Saturday, bar close times. Come on, what the hell? This game is too annoying. I bet you could make $500 in a weekend. On a Friday and a Saturday night. So 10 hours worth of work, $500. I bet you could make that easy. Especially in this town, because you're the only one. That's $250 a week. Or no, $500 a weekend. $200 a month. Or $2,000 a month. Just extra money. Hell yeah. Granted, you have to create your LLC, and then you got to pay taxes on that. But you're the only employees. And I'm playing workman's comp and stuff. Again, this is just a side hustle. I've got ideas for side hustles, lawn mowing businesses. Holy crap, Chris is up early. Actually, it's not. It's early. It's like noon for him. He's way ahead of me on time. Probably just getting up at noon. The crack of noon. Yeah. So on the next trip, I'm gonna have to. Probably before I ever pick a load, I'm going to be getting my vehicle fixed. It won't be at the end of this one, it'll be at the beginning of the next one. Yeah, there's many ideas for side hustles. Especially as you get older. If you get to be my age, you don't want to be out mowing lawns and all that crap. But selling hot dogs? Bratwurst? Let's do it. What we got here, but we're gonna get this. I bet you it's right lane ends, and all these morons are in the other lane. Go, 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 go. Watch it, Margaret. I can't take off because I got fuel. Let's go. There goes one. When this big rig's gonna catch up to me. Come on, what are you hauling? You got wood or something on there. All I have is my fuel. I see a camera. Is that like a... Yeah, it's a movie thing. Not yet, not yet. Is this a roundabout? It is a roundabout. Oh, it's green. Oh, what the fuck? Oh, it's yellow. It looks like green. Colorblind, apparently. Oh no, now I gotta get in that left lane. Oy. There's another car, and another car, and another car, and another car. Yeah, I think that's definitely ideas for side hustles. Like I said, especially since you'd have the market cornered. Why can't I see out my mirror? There we go. We're going left. We're going left. We're gonna get into this one. Like, what is up? What's the deal? Seinfeld version. I know it's that good. Come on, give me the green. The green arrow. Did I take a picture of this yet? I don't think I did. Let's get a picture of this. I almost ended my trip. Gotta make it daytime. Sorry about this. It's gonna get bright. And it's gonna hurt my eyes too. Oh, I didn't want that picture. I wanted... We're gonna put it over here, and we'll stick the logo in the upper right-hand corner. Now it's dark again, and I'm blind. Yeah, at least I remember to take the picture right at the end. Yeah, I am gonna go. Maybe I will do it. We'll see where I'm at. See how far it is. Maybe I will do the repair right away. I want to find out where that Peterbilt dealer is anyway. Where's my turn here? Is it there? It's right here. Okay. Enter. Valet parked the wagon here. Old Yeller. It's not going to give me much because of all of that. Let's see what the map is. Navigation. Road map. Way over here. That's where we want to go. How far is it? 33 miles. Are you kidding me? Alright, let's go take it. Let's go do. Let's go do. Where'd you stick me here? Let's go. Go get repaired and refueled. I'm not going to do much good on the next trip if we don't get things done. Come on. Yeah. I think at lawn mowing, we could stay under the radar from Uncle Sam a little bit better than a hot dog cart because of all the permits and stuff. I think with lawn mowing, you can just do, you know, you don't have to worry about the, as long as you keep it under a certain amount that you're earning, it can be all right. Camera's jacked. There I am, hauling ass again. Actually, I'm not hauling anything. There's nothing on the docket. But, you know what I'm saying. But I guess you get the right permits, and I don't know what it's going to cost you. If it's an arm and a leg, well, then you're not coming out ahead. But then you got to cover that permit cost and all that stuff. But you could work different events, because like where I live, they have different things going on as far as flea markets and things like that. So, car shows. I have to sit here again. Yeah, I don't know why my microphone is going wonky. I don't even know if it's working. Sorry about the camera work. I may have to invest in my PC. That's gonna suck. I was hoping it would hold out longer. But I'll take this minutes while it's kind of working. And thank you all for watching. And again, if you have any questions, come on, give me the green. The arrows are pissing me off, these lights. Thank you all for watching. And if you have any questions, feel free to ask. Thanks for all the help, the thumbs up, the support. Helps out. Just little things like saying hi and whatever in the chat make a difference, even if it's only one. Especially for small channels. It really makes a big difference for the small channels. I'm over the speed limit. I'm going to get a speeding ticket. I don't want that. This load didn't pay that much. You don't have a light? Then. I'm sure they'd have a four-way stop there instead of just the two-way. Whatever. Check out the links down in the description if you want to see me live. There will be times on my Twitch channel. There's a link down below for the Twitch channel, as well as my other YouTube channel. Feel free to check those out if you're so inclined. My live version of this channel is going to be different than this version. Oh, I don't want market. I don't want work. I want repairs. Is that over there? I see the wrench. I saw the light. Open up my heart on the side. Oh, 80 songs. Gotta love them. Ace and bass or whatever the hell it is. Oh, we want to fix everything. Oh, 8%. That's not bad. Replace it all. Wasn't so bad. I think that's it. Now we gotta get fuel. Fuel. Where's the closest fuel station? Where's my map? Right down the road. 8 minutes. Miles, minutes. Let's go. Drive. I gotta get my buttons back. I gotta get my brain combobulated here. There we go. Yeah, I'm just gonna dig her. I ain't gonna dig her with that. Top off the tank and shut her down, folks. Shut her down. Got stuff to do. Excuse me. I feel like I'm barely moving. I'm moving Speed limit already. Alright. So of course we'll start the next load from this location. See where we can go. Hopefully we get some decent loads. That will be in the future. Not today. Thank you again for watching, and appreciate you. Let's fill this tank up. She got sucked down. I mean, we used a lot of fuel, a couple deliveries, so. Wasn't down to where the light was on yet, but see, we're down there. Holy hell, look at the price of the fuel. $800 bucks. Damn. Alright, we're just gonna pull out of the way so we're not blocking the pump. Park off to the side over here. I'm not gonna go sleepy. Just gonna park. Back in the corner over here. Brakes. Alright, we'll see you all in the next video. Thanks so much for watching.